It's Christmas! Oh, hey, look at that. As much as I can get here in Hogwarts, because I definitely need to get everything. Oops.
Revelio.
A little dinger up here. See, I think the biggest problem is, do I have to wait for somebody here? I don't know.
This stairwell looks promising.
Oh, Cash in the Castle. And I think Owlery would be the last one.
Lumos.
Where is that one at? Up here?
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure?
I don't remember what to do with that one. Level 1 unlock. Wow, that door looked weird. But anyways, I can get this.
Revelio.
Oh, it's over here. It's 80 XP. I mean, it's not too bad, I suppose, right?
Aloha Mora.
Come on. There we go. Even though I went through that area and it should have already, you know, did what it needed to do. There. Now we do that. That should disappear now. I'm not too worried about that. I forgot what you actually had to do.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Oh.
Accio. There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Quest update. So now I gotta go, and I think go tell Arthur. I think his name is Arthur. In the Shadow of the Relic. Cash in the Castle. Return to Arthur Pumley. There we go. Now I can get that done at least. And it shouldn't be too bad. History of Magic. I think History of Magic is part of a thing to do. I'm just not too entirely sure. I have so many side quests here that I could do, but you know. So, the video was supposed to be out tonight, might be a little late. After I get done streaming, I'm gonna render it out and then get it uploaded to YouTube. However, because it's gonna render out 4 hours or 3 hours and 3.5 hours usually, is what it says. So
Made
yeah.
any progress with your treasure?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me.
Yeah.
Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Weasley's office, yeah.
Confringo. Accio.
Halfway to 27. Actually, is there anything for, I think, Poppy? To Kill the keeper of Renrock's plan. See, I could do all that easily. That shouldn't matter. Try to figure out groom and feed the Thestral offspring. Return Demigod's moons to Gladwin Moon. Henriette's map. Talk to the Sophrona Franklin and the Shadow of the Relic. See, I can go to Sun Bakar, I guess. Map. It wouldn't matter in the way that I wouldn't want it to. Anyways, map chamber. Alrighty then. Let's
I hope
begin this
Professor Fig got
quest.
my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen,
Hey, Showley.
I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of
Hold on,
magical
Al.
skill
I'll answer in a
and
second.
a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Alright, so the reason why I don't have my face on is 'cause I just don't feel like having it on. I'm a little exhausted today. I'll have it on tomorrow, though, for Outlast 2, of course, because when I scream and all that, you can see my scary face. But just today, I just don't feel like having it on right now. World map. And it's way down over here. Which at the same time, I can go all the way down there, but also at the same time, I can, oops, get, yeah, we'll go down there. PNG tuber. Yeah. It's actually my Apple Memoji. It almost resembles me. All right, now I gotta fly on over. Wow, they're really after me now. I actually need to start getting some of these food flames going so I can at least get a little closer to where I need to go. How you doing, Shaoli? How was your Thursday?
Travel broadens the mind.
Hello! Just flying through. Oh, it's inside a house. Oh, I already located it. Sweet. And now we can get to, where am I right here? Over here. So now we gotta get to this one. Not while we're, you know, can go probably a little right over here. And there should be one over here, I think.
Revelio.
Right here. Not great, but better than the day before. Yeah, that's always a plus anyways. If it's better than the last day, then still a good day. Still a good day. Could be better, I'm sure, yeah. But if tomorrow is even better than today, then that's even a better day. At least that's how I try to look at it.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Because some days definitely are a lot harder than others. And then some days you just don't want to do anything.
This looks intriguing.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of
Expelliarmus.
Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information. Careful now.
I should get this real quick. Find the clue for the pensive, which
Confringo.
should... There we go. So I tried doing it, it didn't work.
It is. I believe I know what must be done.
Me too.
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
Of course.
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
I'm ready.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own.
Yeah.
So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Okay, well, I mean, the biggest thing is I don't want to continue doing this quests until I get what I need to get first. because I don't want to miss out on that. So maybe I get into a fight or two with some of the people. Let's come down over here. Actually, well, it doesn't matter. Because if I meet anybody on the way over, I can probably, you know, fight them.
I should investigate. Wonder who lives here.
A lot of people probably live there. Like, look at, I think these are big giants here. Trolls, I should say.
Revelio.
Really? Wait. Maybe. Yeah, right here.
Accio.
Oops.
Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Bam.
Accio.
Oh! Hello.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. One less foul hulking brute.
See, it's not that hard to actually beat a troll. Really isn't. Definitely, I need more people to fight, though. Like, not just a big troll. Oh, hello. Right over here. Oh, we're fighting spiders. Let's do this.
Protego.
I knocked him down. Not too bad, not too bad. I need more than that, though. Let's go over to the bridge over here, and I should be able to get a little bit more XP. Is this the bridge? Wait, hold on. No, that's sheep. Over here's the bridge, I meant. Because then at least I'll be able to fight some of the bad guys over here.
Feels like I've been at this for hours. That's a student Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Really? That's all? It wasn't that even that strong. Oh my goodness. Okay. I can't be that strong, right? Right? Actually, yeah, let's go over to the shore over here, and I should be able to get enough XP after doing what I need to do over here. So let's grab an earlier I should have. Oh wow, I do not have. Whatever. We'll fly over. It's not that far over at least. I'm sure if I got a lot of the other stuff that maybe my XP will go up a little bit, but I really want to get this.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
But if I hear anybody like Ashwinders or others, then I should be able to, you know, fight them easier. It's so dark. I'm not sure if it's dark for you guys. Ah, over there. That's fine. I gotta make sure I got full health, which I do, and then Wiggenweld potions for this battle. Definitely a long flight, though. My goodness. Just a very, very long flight to get over. Actually, what's the closest, Oh, did I actually go past where I needed to go? No, I
Castle.
didn't.
Must have been quite stately in its time.
But I know there's gonna be a lot of people in here. That's for sure.
Trouble's brewing.
There's that, and then we can get this one that is close by where I need to go. Actually, that's closer than this. Actually, where is that one? Oh, it's over here. No. I am gonna save just in case we crash. Because I really don't want to crash. And then have to do whatever it is I have to do over again.
Revelio.
Because that would suck.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. Enough beast flesh for everyone.
This must be the place.
Yeah, it is the place, 100%. Oops. I meant to press B.
Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself.
Damn. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. It got me midway through. Holy crap. I can't use no curses on it.
Can't we talk about this?
Oh! Actually, you know what would be a little bit easier? Instead of Expelliarmus, Bombarda would probably help out a lot. To be fair. Oh! Ooh, angry. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh, definitely angry. I think Bombarda just bounces off of it. Oh my goodness. Oh, holy crap. There we go. Oh boy.
I need your help, friend.
And there we go.
Slow down now.
Slow down. Nah, we speed up.
No need to race now, my friend.
I mean, the biggest thing is I don't really need this at the moment. There. Unfortunately, that didn't give me enough, or didn't give me an EXP, I don't think.
Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Stupid. Bombarda.
These say level 30. That means they strong. There's like 4 of them too.
Bombarda. Confringo. Protego. Stupid one. Depulso. Crucio. Dependo. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio.
Damn. That didn't give much as to what I wanted, but that's okay. Oh my goodness. There we go. I think there's one down
Revelio.
here that I missed. Nope, right there. Hopefully the music starts settling down here in a little bit. Actually, I think it will once I change the quests. So map. Quest. And then let's do like in the Shadow of the Relic, even though I got a 28. Nope, maybe not.
You let things catch your eye too easy.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's people hug. Okay, I'll have a look at that.
Scurry back.
I think you'll like this. Expulso.
All right, yeah, you can do that.
Expulso. This'll liven things up for you.
Oh, crap, I almost died.
You're going to regret that. Let's see how you like this. You're no match for me.
Oh, I am actually hurting really bad with this one. This is like crazily
I'm just warming.
hard a little bit.
Expulso.
So let's put this back.
Expulso. Disarm my wand. Feel my wrath. You're going to regret that.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? Help. What is he doing? Oh my goodness. There we go. I feel like I'm yelling.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Expelliarmus.
Fetch more.
You'll have to do better. Flash of inspiration.
Oh, these guys are level 30. I'm only 27.
Some assistance.
Accio. Protego.
If she's gone, these should disappear. Yeah.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Oh my goodness.
To attend by. Revelio. Imperio. Depulso.
She's under my control. However, boop. I'm almost to level 28, thankfully. Any more
Revelio.
though? Alrighty then. Oh, okay, okay. Let me sign in real quick. There we go. Now we use emotes. There's conflict of emotes apparently. That's confusing. Unless I already have people hug, let me go to commands, and then I think I can find hug right there. Edit. Yeah, people hug. That's probably why it's conflicted. Replace conflicts. There we go. That's probably why I got confusing, because I thought that was the actual people hug. Alright, there we go. My bad. I pressed buttons. Should be called people hug and leave. Yeah, true. Is it better now? People hug. It's still leaving. I'm a little confused as to why. Refresh. There we go. That's much better. Alrighty. Now we need to go somewhere else, actually. And then, oh, I haven't even finished this one, have I? There we go. Much better. There should be right here, I think. Yeah. This one. And then the one over here. Talk to Ominous in the Catacomb. Actually, am I able to do that now? Quests. Does it matter? Oh, suggested level. I could have done this a long time ago. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? Oh my goodness. I could have done that a long time ago. 'Cause you know, why not? Darkmage. That's hilarious. Oh, I need to stop yawning.
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Are we safe to explore in there? I don't know.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet
Protego.
and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I need a coffee. I actually just drank the Bahama Mama G Fuel energy drink.
I received your owl.
I'm feeling a
Where's
little
Sebastian?
still tired.
Inside
But
the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
as we're about to start, just so y'all know, I know this is my fault.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see.
Here we go.
We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Oh boy, oh boy. Here we go.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse.
Accio!
Anything up there? No.
Expelliarmus!
Oops.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
I keep on pressing the wrong damn button.
Revelio!
I already got what I needed up there.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room.
Confringo! Protego! Stupid! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Nothing new. Okay. The stench of the dead. So I don't think I'm gonna need Expelliarmus. Let's just add in. Oh, what's this one? Confringo already. Boom. Bombard.
There weren't this many in theory before.
There's no sign of Sebastian. Confringo! Leviosa! Confringo! Bombarda! Protego!
Come on. Wow.
Confringo! Bombarda! Leviosa! Confringo! Bombarda! Protego! Stupid! Confringo!
Bam. That's it. That's all the Inferi.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian.
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah. Get all the stench of the dead heads here. Even though I'm not going to use any of them, I'm sure. But, hey. Gotta go down through here. And there's more Inferis.
Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh, that don't work.
Imperial!
Alright, ads are disabled for 63 minutes. Or pre-roll ads, anyways.
Confringo! Bombarda!
That was actually really easy. Yeah, down here. No,
These Inferi seem far from control.
it wasn't here.
Accio!
goes that one. Nothing else. Nothing here. And then grab, nope, nothing there, but there is a Wiggenweld potion here we can grab, which would be great because the stuff that's happening are coming up here soon. And I think we go down this way. I think this is the main area. Pork lumps. It definitely is the right area, but I need to
I need to find a way up that ledge. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
there we go.
There's Sebastian.
No.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic.
The relic!
That was dumb. Now he can't control him.
You'll pay for this.
See, that's the thing is, I didn't do it. But he's clumping us, or putting us both in, even though I tried stopping him. Ugh. Now I have to battle Solomon, and it sucks.
Going to save Anne.
Confringo.
You're supposed to protect us.
I am protecting you, you foolish boy.
Stupid.
Now you've gone too far. Confringo.
Protego. Stupid.
Confringo.
He doesn't know what he's doing, though. That's what sucks.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo. Protego. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Confringo.
Protego. Stupid.
Now you've gone too far.
Now I've gone too far.
Confringo.
Levioso.
Stupid. Expelliarmus.
Damn it. Wrong ones to do Expelliarmus to.
Confringo. Protego. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Stupid. Confringo.
Jeez.
Incendio.
Oh.
Protego.
Confringo. Now you've gone too far.
Mr. Sallow, stop!
How dare you! Friend to my nephew.
You are no afraid of my nephew? No, I'm just trying to, you know, save people. Woo!
Sorry, it had to be done.
I feel bad having to do all of this, but oh well. I mean, there's nothing I can really do because it's part of the game.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer. Avada Kedavra!
See, that's what's fucked up. That's what's fucked up right there.
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done?
No, it's what have you done?
I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave.
Level 28 already.
Sebastian, wait!
Follow special. I think he's actually following me.
Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
Jeez, I run faster than him. Jeez. Oh, I gotta stretch for that one.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it.
Everyone should know that curse.
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same. If I knew how.
I could teach you.
This is the only way to get it, too. Yes, please.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it.
And he meant to kill him. That's what sucks.
Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear.
There, I learned the last one. I said Kadavra. Oh well.
I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
There. Now I've learned Avacadabra, which is now I got every single last one of them. So now, let's go to quests, and then Sunbakar's trial, which shouldn't be too hard to get to because I did the thingies for the thingies. I can actually get it a little finished up here. Get to where I need to get going on some stuff.
The grap horn is somehow the key to opening the room. Ah, there you are.
There we go. Alrighty, now, let's switch, well, switch it around a little bit. There we go. At the same time, let's go to, I didn't want to go to map, but that's the only way I can get to this, I think. Now that I have this, I can go Dark Arts and then do this. Arrest Momentum has the same effect as the Curse on enemies. Curse enemies take increased damage. So I don't even use Arrest Momentum, really. Spells. Descendo. Bombard causes an explosive blast with a massive area of effects. Defendo. Depulso. Casting plus resist an additional blast directly around you. Enemies targeted out summoned by IQ also are near pulled to you. Okay. Enemies near are targeted. Okay. Stealth. I don't care about stealth. Core. Protego releases a damage blast that breaks enemy shields, which is nice. Stupefy deals direct damage on impact, so we'll do that one. Basic cast impacts on airborne enemies contribute more to the ancient magic meter. There's only one left. I think I'm gonna get more. I don't know if I'm gonna get more talent points or not. So at the same time, I'm not sure what else to grab. Because not a lot of these I really use too much. I mean, I do use Accio a lot, but Flipendo. I don't even use Flipendo. I guess they're stunned for a longer period of time. There we go. I could have also done Protego too, but that's fine. I think that should be on the next one eventually. Alrighty then, on the last pensive.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Alright then. Oh yeah, we didn't have to go through a lot on this one.
Revelio.
There was no challenge or anything like that.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
That's not good.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain.
Wow.
Why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? We won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Alright, no problem, Sally. Thank you for the alert. Ooh. Again.
She's alive.
What does it say? Leaving quest area in 15 seconds if you don't go back? What in the world? Oh boy, just a lot going on here. I mean, they had some good. She had some good intentions, but I don't know. Like, it just.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
Yeah, let's go.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Alrighty then. Now, let's go through 12 of 14. Wow. Meet Sebastian in the Undercroft, of course. Even though that's a little too far away. I kind of wish we could get to it by a flue flame. Just go right into it instead of like having to go all the way through and blah blah blah. So annoying. But thankfully it's just right here. Someone's getting a screamer. Or a howler. Screamer, howler. I guess same thing. Wow, where is he at? Right here.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
I mean, she saw what happened. You killing your uncle.
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
All right. Very well. I will talk to him.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Oh, Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
See, my first playthrough, I did turn him in, but I think this time I'm not going to turn Sebastian in.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
Yeah,
But
right.
we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Something fell over here. That was weird. Okay. Well, anyways. No, I think the next part is we need to go get the wand mastery. And then we go to map, and then we go to Ollivander's and Hogsmeade, which is right there. So we go there.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Does it?
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
What? 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 Okay. Oh, I actually gotta be out here to start the quest. Then the door closes, and then I gotta go in here.
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
I'm pretty much gonna just finish the game and up the next hour, I'm sure. I'm not sure what else to play after this, though. Maybe Minecraft.
It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
Alrighty then, now...
I I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
No.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Dun dun dun. Okie dokie. Wow, if I could ever really.
Lucky now and then. Incendia! Rookwoods don't go down easy. Big stupid.
Bam.
Now, this has become personal.
No more happy days for you. Come on, you're afraid to fight back.
Okay.
Seductive, aren't we?
I mean, that's Avacadabra. Of course we've seen such magic.
Confringo, Expelliarmus, Levioso. Protego.
I'm not done with you. You'll pay for your deed.
Bam.
Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Is my Protego broken?
Would you like me to put you down? Not so tough now, are ya? Levioso! Oh.
You should have joined me.
Well, Rookwood is probably dead, right? Maybe.
I'll make you wish you were back.
Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego.
That's mine.
Since I don't use Leviosa, let's add a Bombarda Levioso.
Bombarda.
Now what? We done finally? Yeah, we done.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over.
Rookwood
I
is
need to send an
dead.
out to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what's happened. Expelliarmus!
There we go.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Let's see here. Maybe it's up here. Oh, is it inside? Oh, come on. There we go. I think it's inside. I gotta return to the map chamber.
Lumos.
Ah, right there. He took me way over here. Hogwarts, and then now we go to the secret rooms and then the map chamber. We're almost gonna beat the game. Holy cow. We're getting super, super close.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
I had to defend myself.
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do.
Yeah, I really did.
The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Yeah.
That must be the way.
It was right underneath. What's that? That's awesome.
We can only hope that we're not too...
Oh boy, boy. We are almost done actually. Wow.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
And he got in.
The goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
No. Definitely gotta get down in here. Yeah, I'm almost done.
Drill stands between us.
You know, I don't think I have like all the levels. I'm not even strong, but hey. What? Oh, everybody in the chat type nice. Go chat and then go and say nice. Where is it at? Oh my goodness, I don't even know where it's at. Where's it at? Hello? Oh, sounds. And then, nice.
Nice.
There we go. Anything else to make myself stronger? Nope. Everything is like going down low.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Woo, look at that big dude. Two of them. My bad. Wrong buttons.
This one's almost down.
Oh.
A dead end.
We're definitely gonna have to probably put Levioso back in here.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, young friend. It worked. Let's go.
Wiggenweld.
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos! Listen, more goblins up ahead.
don't even know where I was throwing that to.
Ranrock, we're here to see this.
Oh, hello.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio.
You two against Ranrock's army. I will make you.
Capolso. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Almost there. See, these guys are a little bit more harder too, because at the same time, oh hello. I'm only level 28. These guys are level 32.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
By the way, if you are lurking, make sure you refresh, because sometimes they just don't count you as a lurker anymore, which is dumb.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
We're in the thick of it now. So these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better.
Well,
Professor.
well.
Thank you, Professor.
Quiet enough.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Protego. Pity.
Right not to be worried about it. I won't rest. Remember I'm wise.
Stupid. Avada Kedavra. Protego.
That was dumb just behind that.
Confringo. Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
Actually, not. Control him.
Now, Professor Fig, aren't you going to leave some for the rest of us?
We couldn't be happier to see you.
One less human to worry about.
Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego!
Well, That was close.
That's our way forward.
Final battle. Well, getting close to it anyways. Can we, can I do it? Being severely underleveled and low HP? Highest is 4,000 HP.
The wand! Quickly!
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I intend to keep it contained here.
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her and the others sooner. Trusted them more.
Probably.
The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
Forever.
The Keepers were right.
Of course.
The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Ooh. Here we go.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Oh. Only with 7 we can level 2. Can we do this?
That did the trick.
Oh boy. Fortunately, Avocadabra probably does not work as well as I would like it to. Oh crap. Whoa, I wanted to think of it. I'm gonna throw Bombarda with these. And actually, let's just throw these up one. Why can't I do Avocadabra? That's weird. That, of course, didn't even meet.
You can't stop me.
Why can't I use none of that?
Levioso, Confringo. 2 sources of power. Expelliarmus. Accio. Don't like that very much, do you? Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Avada Kedavra. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
I could use Avocadabra and all that on him.
Levioso. Accio.
Only got 2 more Wig and Will loads. I went right into it. Okay. Wrong one. Whoa! Oh, he's getting angry now. He's almost done for the second part. Wow. Too far. No beast. Oh yeah, I can capture him. More Wig and Well, thankfully. Just let me see if Revelio does not bring anything else up. Does it? I don't think so. Oh well. I should got more Wig and Well when I had the chance, to be honest. But oh well.
You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Leviosa. Bombarda. Arrest their momentum.
I'm too far away. I actually got to get a lot closer.
Leviosa. Not so powerful now.
Boy.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Oh my goodness. I need to at least fill up the ancient magic just a little bit more. Let's crap, I pressed the wrong button. I wanted to hold T. There we go. Where's my mouse? Excuse me? Okay, hold on. There we go. So, I mean, I got all this, but Incendio doesn't do much. None of these us really do a whole lot. Let's throw this here, and this here, even though it's probably not going to do a lot. And then Defendo right there. At least so I have a few more. Defendo actually helps out a lot. I don't have any more wig and weld. This is gonna be fun. The pulse obviously does not work. Renrock is almost dead at least. See, I see the Z, but then I just run. Oh, controls! Oh my god! I tried pressing control and it didn't work. Come on. I'm about to die. One more hit and I am dead. Oh! It doesn't matter what hits me, I am dead. 1 HP, dream. Come on. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Come on, come on, come on. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, an HP dream. Oh, wait. Crap. Oh. Come on. Oh, no. I died. Damn it! Oh. Oh my goodness. I almost did it. How much more do I have to? Oh no. This whole entire battle right here. Ah. My biggest problem, I think, is not being able to shoot. Send what I need to send. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I need to get that right next to his tail. Oh. We almost got him. I mean, if I don't die here, we're okay. I don't. Damn it. Pretty much used up all my things. Shoot. He's just almost down there. 1 HP Dream probably would have been the best. Because then I would have been, you know. Oops. Oh, come on. We got this. Oh my goodness. Damn it. Oh, we got this. I know we do. What sucks is this is on easy too. Lay down, kitty kitty.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
This ends here, Ranrock.
Ah.
Think you can stop me?
Expelliarmus.
The problem is trying to reach these. I pressed Q. Crap. I got out of the way. Holy crap. Oh. Buttons not working the way they're supposed to. Wow. Just being able to throw it back. Oh, crap. I'm pressing control. I'm like slamming on control just to freaking spin away and it doesn't do it. Oh my goodness. Oh. You know, when my first playthrough, when I was playing in story mode though, I didn't have this much problem. Oh, wrong button. Oh, there's another Wiggenweld. Oh, there's another Wiggenweld. That'll greatly help me. Thankfully, there's some lying about. Oh, give me these. Yummy, yummy. That hurt him greatly. That hurt me quite a bit too. Woo! Hello. Let's. Oh. Killed by the Imperious Curse. We did it! Oh! Never mind. Oops, wrong one. Yeah! Oh my goodness. 4 tries at least.
Professor! You need to contain it!
You are stronger than you know.
Professor.
Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
I'm not crying. You're crying. Up, 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 up. Finally.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well.
Aww.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Please meet me as soon as...
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple.
No.
Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful the castle is. All right. Well, I guess the only thing is the OWLs. At the same time, though, I'm not done with Poppy's story yet. Like, should I just finish that?
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the
What's up,
Forbidden
Sappy? How you
Forest
doing?
and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncarves made.
Continue that? Alrighty then. I'll do that. Good to hear. Good to hear. Harlow's last stand. I mean, he's already dead. But not with the story wise, I would assume. I mean, if you did kill him, then I mean, that's the thing, though.
I've thought about what you told me.
Oh, shoot.
The Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
This is new to me with Sebastian. First time I played, I turned him in, so I'm going to actually go and talk to Sebastian, because this is brand new to me. Map, and then I think it would be the Dark Arts Fence classroom I would need to go to. Yeah, this is all new to me. Now, the coolest thing is, well, I mean, I beat the game on stream, meaning all I need to do now is work on the last 2 achievements, and I'll be done. This game will be 100%ed in achievements. Of course, I'm not going to stream that. I think I'll just play it on my own. Alrighty then. This is brand new. I've never talked to
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian.
Sebastian, I received your owl. What's happened?
Ominous spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me.
Well,
I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Yeah. Perhaps Anne will come around.
And I just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominous everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy, but I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship.
Alrighty.
I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
In the shadow of friendship. That one's done. Now the quest, I guess, with Natty and Poppy would be the one that I would need to do and finish right. Natty would probably be the best because that's actually a good story to do, actually. Oops, I meant to go to map. World map, and then here do right here. But any other storylines, I don't think I'm gonna do for quests, cause we're gonna probably go on to other games starting Saturday. I wonder if I can get these done within the next half hour. Probably not the one. Oops. This one I should be able to get done. B, please. Thank you. I haven't fully finished this game, though. That's the problem. Like, I did, but I didn't. I gotta do my OWLs.
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort
Hello,
of...
Val. How you doing?
We must go.
I'm ready.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant.
Did what I suggested work, by the way?
Reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her a request to let her know that we are following the lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished.
Oh, why are we going this way when it says to go that way?
As do you.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look up.
That's not good. If you update it to the current driver, does it work?
You will get what is coming to you.
Benite. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Coward!
You've made a great mistake.
Expelliarmus.
There we go.
They got what they deserved.
Expulso!
Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion.
Oh, this is Harlow, not what's his face.
You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests.
Rookwood.
But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
You fight like a muggle.
Really, I just beat Ranrock, so I mean, you really think you can defeat me? I don't really think so. Oh, where'd he go?
Confringo, Expelliarmus. Arresto Momentum. Imperial. Bombarda. Expulso. Confringo.
Oops, wrong button.
Did I hurt you?
Confringo. Incendio.
Really?
Accio.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. Protego!
Incendio. Avada Kedavra.
Come on.
Crucio!
Natty! No! Natty!
No, you're crying. I'm not crying. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh boy.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
Okay, now what? It's so dark
It is
here.
good to see you, my friend.
Of course, I don't got the thingy to lighten it up.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Thanks, you too.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You didn't think about it, you just acted.
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh.
Oh, really?
Oh, my. I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right.
I am right.
This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts. Everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause.
Hey, Sam.
But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
That one's done. Ew, slugs. Ew. Got cursed with slugs. Alright, now next is quests. Well, here, let's go to Weasley for one map. And I think she's all the way in the well, if it would like go, oh my goodness. That's outside. Whoops. Where? Transfiguration classroom. Oh my goodness, it's so hot. It's 80 degrees in our room right now because of both my computers. It's crazy. And it's what? I think it is 44 degrees outside. I know it's hot. Hey. Nope, my gear is too full.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
Which you need to actually 100% the build guide.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Yeah. All right. Now I think next is the OWLs, which is the last bit. Oh, I gotta be level 34 to actually do that? Oh. Well, I had no idea. Okay. Which means I actually do have to do a lot of these in order for me to get the level. Oh my goodness. Okay. Which I need to complete the field guide, which is what would help me get all the way up there. But, you know, there's so many places. It would take me at least 4 hours to get around entirety of the castle, getting every single last one of them. And I just don't think we have that time. World map. I will, however, though, finish a few of these sidelines, these side quests, because yeah, I'm gonna need to. However, I want to see going right. I wish, but I gotta get prepared for a lot of stuff coming up this week. I actually got a lot to do. There. Gotta tuck over here.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
Revelio.
Oops.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncarves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
Let's find the Snidgets.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
There, now we gotta go where? I don't even know where. Update? Any update? Quest. It should pop up on my thingy. Shouldn't it? Roll an oak scream and feed the Thestral. Return the Demiguise. I didn't even do that. Return Dop House. No. What in the world? Oh, because I have to do other stuff, and then we go there. Oh my goodness. Ah, there we go. Open quest log. Now it popped up. A bird in the hand. There we go. Brockborough. What in the world just happened? Why did that pop up on my computer? There we go. That was weird. Okay, let's see where it's at.
I want your opinion. Really? You don't like cream savers?
No. Where do I go though? I was just here. Usually it would show me where to go. No assignments, really? I just clicked on it, I thought. Meet Poppy southwest of Brockborough. Where the heck is that? Hogwarts, Foldcroft, Coastal, Manor, Clog, Crag, Shafted. Oh, right here, I would assume. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of hilarious that I didn't even set none of these up to get over there that quick. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go pretty far, to be honest. I like to just go up and down. Sometimes when I'm just kind of like going on long trips here. Ah, there we go.
How remarkable.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo!
Getting in a bit of practice.
Revelio!
Is there more? I can't talk to her until this is gone. Am I still in the battle? Come on now. There, kind of reset. I still can't talk to her though. There we go, finally.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there.
Could this actually be where the snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the
Measles.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
Obviously.
I do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Alrighty then. So now, this is actually a little bit easier. Come this way, I think. Let me see here. The little star thing. If I'm doing this correctly, I should be.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Oh wait, hold on. I know what I gotta do. Really? Oh.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Sheesh, I can't even get some things done around here.
Accio!
don't think I needed to go that far out, but you know.
That did it. Look, Doran, a doorway.
Come on, let me get in. Thank you. I need to get this done quickly. That should be easy. Because I know what to do, at least. Wow, hello.
Expelliarmus! What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive.
Confringo!
It's hard to explain.
Oh my
The
goodness,
feeling
5
was
frames a second.
palpable.
Hold on.
At least to me. The sense I get here is of
Let's see if this resets it. Holy crap. I've never had a problem in this place before. Warner Bros, you need to fix your game.
quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Oh my god.
Expelliarmus! Revelio!
I actually may need to bring down the...
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be.
Levioso!
How to get through.
Oh wait.
Revelio!
Right there.
Levioso!
No.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso!
Come on.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Alright, so this one needs, unfortunately, I think it's this one, and then I'm gonna need the freeze one.
Bombarda!
Oops, my bad.
Incendio! Glacius! Incendio!
Wait a minute, I think one of them
Leviosa.
floats?
Confringo! Levioso!
Oh, I may have put them on the wrong one.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Boop. And then take...
Accio!
Oops.
Wingardium Leviosa!
There we go. And then take
Accio.
this one
Wingardium
and move it
Leviosa.
over here.
Plates on the floor have symbols on them.
Glacius!
There we go.
What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Stupid! You're gonna have to stop that! I don't have all day! Glacius! Bombarda! Incendio! Bombarda Hidalgo!
There we go.
Ready your wands. The fight
Imperio! Potato! Stupid! Bombarda! Arresto momentum.
Whoops.
Reparo.
My bad.
Confringo. Expulso. Stupid. How dare you! Instant potato. Stupid.
Um,
Incendio. I can do this. Oh, it's a bit like Confringo.
Wow.
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against
Revelio.
your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Let's go. Whee!
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to...
So pretty.
I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it.
So cute.
Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs
That's
will
you.
see
Oh
to
my
that.
goodness, cat.
You have my word.
Good.
Thank
You
you,
good?
Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Alrighty then. Almost to level 30. But as far as I'm concerned, the game is finished. We beat the boss.